is to show. My goal is to be the champion. This is what
classic contest between grappler and striker.
I am the force to be reckoned with. There's nothing more than I want than to be reckoned.
Opportunity for Julianna Pena, and she's fighting arguably the most dangerous opponent against Holly Holm. The winner of this fight is likely to emerge.
I believe that my skill set is bigger, and I'm going to put a bludgeoning on her. And if I don't, then I'll just beat the brakes off of her with elbows and punches and mount.
single minute of the fight. I want to keep forward.
I get there.
Earlier tonight, there's no human being on the planet that's more down-ranked bantamweight contender in the world, Julianna Pena.
2010, and she is very similar in terms of her level of Chicago. Adding some new coaches, Luis Claudia for jiu-jitsu, Mike Valley for her aggression is off the charts.
4-0 in the UFC. She has also CL, LCL, meniscus, and her hamstring. Fought through it. Massive win over Kat Zingano, setting up this title.
And truly believes in herself. She believes she is. That belief carries her through, allows her to make the adjustments to win.
On 6 of her last 7 overall, big win over Holly Holm. You saw it here on view a month after her 15th birthday.
To train and sets up camp is discipline. She had moved around a lot, but she put herself in every uncomfortable position she could. There wouldn't be any panic from her, she told me, because she's prepared for anywhere.
60 seconds away from the main event here on Fox UFC. Ready to go with our Fox UFC 27. Pena 1 inch taller, 134 and a half. One last time, here's Bruce Buck.
Sanctioned by the Colorado State Boxing Commission, direct hide. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, her in attendance, and UFC fans watching around the bantamweight division. Introducing first. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 118, winner, and the number 2 ranked bantamweight Pena. A Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 13 wins. Fighting out of Lima, Peru, the red biscuit Colonel Valentina Bullet.
Come on up, Julianna, come here. Queen, just go out and let's do it.
This fighting for the right to face the UFC bantamweight champion, a man around the world, around the clock. Learn more at Navy.com.
Shevchenko is a brilliant counter striker. Pena massive for this fight. Who wins here in this position will most likely win. Also take people down from here. But does she really want to be on top of Pena?
The opponent's takedown defense for Shevchenko, 70%
to force a takedown. Soft with some knees. Very smart approach. And very smart. You don't want to stand a distance with a striker of this caliber. Beautiful timing by Shevchenko. Waited on the knee. Consider Shevchenko just a striker. You look back at all the fights in the UFC.
Down, Julianna back to her feet. Just over 3. She can do a little bit of everything.
Shows you the type of skills she has on the mat.
The fighters have... And those knees are
for about a month to train here. So we'll see if beautiful timing, surprise
with her takedown attempts. We'll see what she can do with this one now. Side control.
That Pena doesn't get up so easy this time.
years. International Master of Sport in Muay Thai.
Give a whole lot of space to Pena to really open up that guard. And gonna have to open up the guard, get the feet on the hips, or even try to extend and get butterfly hooks.
Found in her UFC career.
We saw her in some TV before, and it goes back to that belief in herself. When people truly believe.
Pena draws high marks for her work ethic and her cardio distance before. 30 seconds now to go, round one.
Very intelligent. Now armbar attempt here from Pena. Shevchenko's got to heavy, but Pena's going to try and belly down to finish. Going to run out of time.
Okay, blow your nose.
Good breath. I want you breathe, Julie. I want you breathe. Just breathe, Julie. Deep breath. Deep breath.
Knee. Shevchenko's waiting on it. She's going to wrap up that leg, and then from there, and that got her a lot of top position time in round one.
After was open, so that bears watching for Pena moving forward.
Wasn't an excellent attempt, but came right back up and landed a right hook. I said that in the open. People underestimate her training camps are very disciplined. It is just about her. There's
a complete recap of all the action in Denver on the post-fight show. It's tonight 10. Back to the clinch here, where much of this fight has been
yes, is Shevchenko's kickboxing skills in space. Pena, she can't throw those knees to the body, or else she's going to get swept again. She's
nice knee there.
And because she had a very high... Shevchenko's got to dig that left underhook high.
Despite having a body lock, Pena unable to get her down. That knee, though,
for a double leg. Tough. Her head is lower than her hips, which is a bad...
To go here round two, and this is certainly a recipe to at least partially...
Shevchenko's back on the fence, which historically judges will award the...
Few bantamweights in the world has fit down.
She gets it. She's used a lot of energy this round, right at the end of round one.
Output at altitude or otherwise. You see the takedowns thus far. Shevchenko 2 of 3.
Game that she will push through exhaustion. Helping her control the posture. Maybe we'll see her try to rotate those hips.
Looking for a Fight is back. New episode available now, free on YouTube. Don't miss it. As Dane available now on YouTube. Less than a minute now to go. Trying to create some distance here to strike. Shevchenko preventing.
Seeding the round to Pena as she attempts an armbar here. She's got enough time to finish it.
And Shevchenko by submission. The likelihood will be next for the champion, Amanda Nunes.
Speechless. Nobody picked Shevchenko to...
The move of the fight is sponsored by Metro PCS.
With preconceived thoughts on your opponent. You get caught sleeping. Armbar wrist control from Shevchenko. Rotates the hips. No, Pena can't rotate out. And look at that tension. Huge technique from someone who's supposed to be just a great kickboxer.
Gone with Valentina Shevchenko. Cold-blooded in victory. UFC Fight Night post-fight show on FS2 coming up shortly for the... Fox UFC Fight Night is sponsored by Budweiser. This Bud's for...
Referee Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes. 12 bullets. Shevchenko!
Valentina Shevchenko. Valentina, every time you step in this octagon...
Valentina, you're a striker. Julianna is a wrestler. How you want to...
You were also excellent in the clinch. You showed the discipline you take to your training.
I was focused only on this fight. Thank you to my coach, Palfi. And this is the result.
Valentina, the champion.
I'm pretty sure the next fight will be title shot.
I'm going to prove it.
Let's do it one more time.